occasionally I'll play something like like an RTS or city building game. Got quite a few point-and-click adventures here, and I will actually be playing a lot of a showcase of my favorite MMORPG of all time, Guild Wars 2, depending on how things go. Needless to say, you are going to get a lot of variety on here, and I will splendidly share whatever things that I find. Maybe we'll play something highly requested, something new and unusual, but you'll definitely not be getting a lot of the usual, oh, it's the newest popular thing, I should drop all of my money and buy it now sort of games, but I'll be sure to at least keep you interested in seeing what kinds of things I'll be coming up with. Now, let's see, what other things can I ramble on before I can get started on any sort of other topics? Come on, don't be shy. Just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. I can still be at least somewhat amicable when someone is, of course, giving me the proper time of day. Once more, I would like to give some absolutely wonderful credit to currently in the, I believe still in the chat, Lizard Tales, who was responsible for creating the artwork that you see around you, whereas the model was created by... let me double check. This was a gift. Let's see. We'll get to that there. Do I have a marketing team which is up to date with the latest... Mr. Wetu, I would please like to report you to our HR office for using such vulgar terminology in my presence. We don't do that here. If every company has to rely on memes and immediate structures, then we would be dead in the water. I've seen what happens. It can absolutely destroy a company if you just so much as do something like that. I mean, there was an attempt a few years back when we wanted to do something of a, well, if anyone remembers the planking challenge from a few years ago, we demonstrated that very succinctly by recreating one of the all-time famous and classic of recreations of classic villainy with a mustache twirling fair, although unfortunately I am missing that mustache. Also, yes, there we go. Thank you, Always Dreaming. The information on the artwork that was made is in my bio. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we all on a delay here? This is still the first time stream, still getting a whole use. Also, welcome to the stream, Crown Steve. Good to see you. Welcome to Masquerade Industries. Oh yes, I remember the Ice Bucket Challenge too. I tried that as well, except instead of having an entire bucket of ice dumped on my head, well, needless to say, I was dealing with a fire-themed superhero at the time and thought it would be extremely funny to dump that on them. And I ended up turning the entire factory into a sauna. Next question! Let's move on to something else so that way we're not thinking of, some prior mistakes. Let me see if I can't adjust the chat a little bit. Seems that we're on a little bit of a stretch to pick up. There we go. Sorry, apologies if I'm futzing with anything. Welcome to the chat, A. Sophia Mills and Callie Suaro. Hello, Callie. Good to see you, my lovely penguin friend. Thank you for being here. A lot more activity than I expected. I'm very delighted here. Oh yes, Sophia Mills. Yes, this is the person who is responsible for the absolutely lovely model that you see before you, with every wonderful feature, whether it is my delightful smile, my rather stern look, my look of absolute infuriation, or if the mood ever sets, something a little bit more sinister of the like, complete with a little bit of a fiery flare every now and then. But thankfully, that'll be only if I'm in more of a dire mood. Instead, we are absolutely enjoying ourselves. I hope everyone is having a good time so far. As of this moment, I'm still taking questions, but perhaps in a few minutes we can start a little bit of engagement with a game of some sort. I'm sure I can pick something off at random of my far too expensive, elaborate library that I have. Now, I will be a little bit honest. One of the reasons I did start streaming is, of course, because I, like many people, may have a bit of a compulsive spending habit, but when you are a super villain of a major corporation, you can at least get away with that. But instead of letting all these games sit to the bottom of my library and just collecting dust, I've decided to, showcase them a little bit. Take a look at some of the wild things that I have. Oh, thank you again, Sophia, and once again, thank you so much for this art, for the model that you made. I may reach out to you in the future for getting some more variety and whatnot. Let's see. I see that Mr. Wetu has returned from his meeting with with the no, our human resources department. Yes, hopefully you'll be able to recover that portion of your hippocampus. I'm not sure you need it. What are portions of the human brain anyway, if nothing more than sweetmeats? Now, do we have any other questions in the meantime? See if anybody's got any curiosities, inquiries, anything whatsoever. My battery acid drink is still mostly half full, so I've got plenty of time before I need to have a refill and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting plenty of messages here as well. Oh, very wonderful. And thank you again, Sophia. It's very delightful to have you in here. Let's see, what other tangents can I think about that I can ramble on about? Oh, yes. If anybody is curious, some of the little additions that we have here, right beneath our my overlooking of the factory, the section that says EOTM is the Employee of the Month section. Eventually, we may have some names pop up here. Thank you for following Sophia Mills. Wonderful. We have another question. Do you even get anything caught on my metal antler? So, funny thing about that, my antler is not made of bone, like anything is. It is actually made of pure rusted metal, which I have shaped into a facsimile of an antler. Allows me to have a little bit more of a shape, as you will. Of course, then I have to file it down when it gets unruly, and then it breaks everything around me. It's just a little bit obnoxious sometimes, but that means I can have some fun shapes. That said, I have had moments where some funny chucklehead has decided to grab random metal implements and just stick them onto my skull and see what sort of funny shapes that I have. I spent an entire month with spoons on my antlers. I looked like I was trying to dig to the bottom of the Cocoa Puffs mines with my head. It was infuriating. Thankfully, it's usually a quick fix, but nevertheless, it's a fun little aesthetic, to say the least. Plus, of course, it can be just slightly, well, extremely durable and sharper than can be. I have sometimes managed to cut myself out of various things. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Let me see. Let me just say, follow, Sassier94. Oh, Sass, good to see you. Didn't recognize your name for a moment. Another question from Mr. Softu and Wetu. Does a tetanus shot come with employee benefits, or is that extra? Oh, you are extremely funny. That implies that you would be receiving any benefits. Welcome to the chat, Saz. It's good to have you on board. For once again, introductions for those who are just coming in, as I'm very content to keep introducing myself. I am CEO Masque of Masquerade Industries. Oh, are we experiencing some lag? My apologies. It might just be... it might be either a bit of... it might just be Twitch being a little bit obnoxious, or some sort of network issue. There have been moments where my... Antler has caused some reception delays. Oh, thank you for the follow, Crown Steve. We'll be glad to have you on board. Okay, let's see what we can do to fix this lag delay. Need to make sure that everything is going well. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jag the Rabbit. Good to have you on board. And it's good to see you as well. Also, thank you for the follow to Softy2Wetu. Let's see. Oh, are you people eating the asbestos already? Do you know how expensive it is to keep a stockpile of asbestos for just such an occasion? I need to have my stream snacks too, you know. But fine, I'll be more than willing to share on just such an occasion. After all, I want to be the good boss today, not the irritated one. Regardless, let's keep on taking a few more questions, shall we? If anyone has anything they'd like to ask, of course, whether it's about, myself, the company, any sort of supervillain activities I get up to, personal interests in movie, television, games, anything. Oh, thank you for the follow, Angie Valent. Angie Valent? It is Angie. It is Angie. Hello, good to see you, Angie. Welcome to Masquerade Industries. You can collect your ID later at the front door. Now, let's see. I'll start to at least peruse my games library to see if there's anything that would be of interest. But actually, since we've got such a big crowd, I might even just get started with my intended Friday streams, what I'll be doing henceforth. Every Friday, I'll be visiting some other stuff. I'll surprise you once we get to that moment. Look, I do feed you, Lizard. I'm sure that the money that I, insert into the slot that I keep you in that box in, the money should suffice. You can, you money, artist people do eat the money that I send you. I don't have to actually pay you a living wage and all that. Hello, Angie. Welcome aboard. Now, going to take one moment to stretch. Well, thank you for popping in. It's good to have you, and thank you again for the follow. Pausing to drink this delicious rosin battery acid. Ugh.